In this video, we're taking a look at the new top 5 meta loadouts here at MW3 if you're trying to increase your KD ratio and drop your first nuke. So if this video just helped you guys out, feel free, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and those notifications. Let's get into it. Now, for the first weapon, we're taking a look at the MCW, one of the most consistent weapons in the entire game. We're starting off with the magazine here, and we're gonna rock that 60-round drum so we can lay down some hate long range and also take out the entire enemy team in the process. Now, we are going to skip over the conversion kit. This is not going to help us out, but we are going to run a barrel, and the RB Claw PSL is going to be fantastic, bumping up that recoil control as well as gun kick. Now, we are going to be pairing this with a stock, and the RB Regal Heavy Stock is going to be also providing us additional recoil and gun kick. Because we already went ahead and took care of recoil control, we're going to be skipping over the optics. These are not going to help us out. The iron sights are clean enough, and we're also skipping over the lasers. These are not necessary for the MCW, and believe it or not, on this specific class, we are skipping over the barrels as well because we are going to rock a muzzle, which is going to be giving us some of those benefits. The VT7 Spirit Fire is fantastic, bumping up recoil control, damage range, as well as bullet velocity while taking us off the radar, so we can get behind their spawn and build up a quick and easy streak, making those MGB nukes a hell of a lot easier. And then finally, to go ahead and smooth out that recoil pattern, we are going to use an under barrel, and the FTAC MSP 98 hand stop is phenomenal. If you don't have this unlocked, unlock it right now through the armory system, granting us additional movement speed, aim walking speed, and also recoil controlling attributes. Once you jump into the firing range, you're going to find out that this class setup has a respectable ADS, and like all my builds in this video, this weapon has 0 recoil. MCW, a massive W. Now, for the secondary, we are gonna be rocking with the Core 45. I run this on every single class setup. Now, the conversion kit is going to be phenomenal here, kind of transforming this from a pistol into a submachine gun hybrid, bumping up the fire rate and overall a lot of handling and range attributes. Now, to help that out even more, we are going to rock the 40-round drum because we're going to be firing this weapon a lot faster than normal, and we are also going to be running an underbarrel courtesy of the conversion kit. The SL Skeletal foregrip is going to be phenomenal. If you do not run the conversion kit, you cannot utilize this attachment, which is going to be bumping up that recoil control and also aim down sight speed. For the muzzle, we're going to rock the Colossus Suppressor XS version, take us off the radar and offer even more recoil control. And then finally, we are going to run a stock courtesy of the conversion kit. The XRK Dynamic Precision Stock is going to be increasing that recoil and gun kick. And once you jump into the firing range, you're going to find that this submachine gun pistol is going to be phenomenal. As you tap the trigger, you're gonna be able to fire this thing incredibly fast, and the recoil is really manageable. That's why I run this on every single class. Massive W. And as you guys can see here, for the field upgrade, I have a munitions box. I'm running scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone conduction headset, as well as Ghost TV camo. All this is possible with the CCT comms vest, which is granting us pretty much a 24/7 UAV. Every time we run over somebody's body, you're gonna get a radar beacon, and in MW3, because the spawns are so bad, everyone is around you when you are going crazy. So definitely gonna take a look at this. This setup is amazing if you're trying to secure your first MGB nuke. Now, for class setup number 2, we're taking a look at the PULEMYOT 762. Now, for this LMG, you have to rock the conversion kit. The Jack Annihilator Bullpup kit is going to be transforming this light machine gun into kind of an AR hybrid, bumping up fire rate and a lot of great handling here. We're skipping over the rear grips. We are not going to utilize any of these. We're also going to skip over the stocks on this class setup as well. Now, we are going to rock an optic, and kind of going against the AR hybrid, we are going to be rocking the Choreo Precision 2.5x. The reason I want to do this is because the LMG is going to thrive at mid-range, and that is definitely one of the best, if not the best, optics to use if you're trying to dominate at mid-range. This is going to be great, bumping up our magnification and no sniper glint. This is going to be a sniper's worst nightmare with this setup. We're skipping over the laser. These are all irrelevant, but we are gonna rock a barrel in the Jack and 9mm long barrel, bumping up damage, range, and velocity, exactly what we need for a mid-range setup. Now for the muzzle, we have the VT7 Spirit Fire taking us off the radar and also increasing that range as well as recoil control. And for the underbarrel, we are going to rock the SL Skeletal Vertical Grip. This is going to be a good attach because we have recoil controlling attributes and also handling, bumping up that aim down sight speed here. Once you jump in the firing range, you're going to see that the PULEMYOT 7.62 literally is going to ADS like an AR, 100 rounds, and this gun is not going to move. This is one of the best sleeper setups currently here in Modern Warfare 3. Give it a go. And for the remainder of the setup, you guys can see I have on the Core 45 again, munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneakers, bone conduction headset, and Ghost TV camo with that CCT comms vest. Overall, a nasty class setup. Do not sleep on this. Now, for class setup number 3, we're getting busy with the AMR-9, one of the most underrated submachine guns in the entire game. We're gonna rock that big ammo, the 100-round drum, because why not? And it also works flawlessly on this low recoil submachine gun. We're skipping over the rear grips. We don't need any support here, but we are gonna rock a stock, or I should say lack of a stock, and we're gonna rock the no stock attachment, aka the demo D50 buffer tube, to jack up that close range performance here. Now we are going to be running an optic because the iron sights are a little bit on the questionable side. We do have 100 rounds to deal, so we want to be as accurate as possible, and the Mark III reflector is going to be great on this submachine gun, giving us an open-ended sight, very easy to use. We're skipping over the laser. These are all irrelevant, but we are going to rock a barrel here, and we're going to rock that Nimbus 6 Interrogate, which is going to be giving us a free suppressor and also bumping up that damage range as well as the bullet velocity. We can get behind their spawn and fire 100 rounds undetected. Amazing. Obviously the muzzle's restricted, but for the underbarrel, we are going to rock that X10 Phantom 5 hand stop here to smooth out that recoil pattern and bump up that recoil control. Now once you go ahead and jump to the firing range, you're going to see that we have a setup, literally a submachine gun, LMG capacity, that's going to have low recoil even with a no stock attachment. Do not sleep on this weapon. It is disgusting, man. And for the remainder of the setup, business as usual. We got the Core 45, munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneaker, bone conduction headset, as well as Ghost TV camo with that comms vest. You can't go wrong with this. Definitely don't sleep on the AMR-9. It can put that Striker 9 and also the Striker to shame. Now for class setup number 4, we're taking a look at one of my favorite ARs next to the MCW, the HOLGER 5.56, specifically the 3-shot build. Now we're not gonna run a magazine here, but we are gonna run a rear grip, and we're gonna be rocking that more 20 to bump up recoil and also flinch resistance. This is a great mid-range rifle if you're trying to push the spawns and just lock down a location as well. Now we are gonna rock a stock here, and the RB Adel Assault stock is gonna be a massive W, further increasing that long range potential. The HOLGER as well as the MCW, you can build these setups very similar. Now, speaking of similar, we're gonna be rocking an optic, and we're also gonna be running the Mark III reflector here. This is gonna be a good optic to run on a majority of weapons that the iron sights are crushable, just like that AMR-9, giving us an open-ended sight. We can very easily use this gun at any and all ranges. Now we're skipping over the laser, but unlike the MCW, I do like running a barrel here, and we are gonna rock that Chiro 6 match, again, to bump up range as well as recoil control. And because we are running a barrel, we can kind of sacrifice not running an underbarrel. We're gonna jump right over to the muzzle, and we're gonna be utilizing the VT7 Spirit Fire, again, to go ahead, bump up even more recoil control, range, and take us off the radar. Now, once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, you're gonna see here that even though we're not running an underbarrel, we're gonna have a respectable ADS, and just like the MCW, y'all, we're gonna have a gun that is not going to move. Give this a go. And as always, to back up a badass primer, we have on the Core 45, munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneaker, bone conduction headset, and Ghost with that comms vest, man. If you guys want a setup you can interchange with the MCW, definitely go ahead and give the HOLGER a try. And then finally, for class setup number 5, we're gonna rock the mini MCW, the Rival 9. Now for the magazine, we are gonna rock the 40-round mag here. I don't like running the 50 because the reload speed is too long with the submachine gun, and 40 is gonna do the job. Now we're skipping over the conversion kit. The Headhunter is garbage. Now we're also gonna be skipping over the rear grips. These are not gonna help us out, but we are gonna rock a stock, and we're gonna go ahead and rock the EXF Close Quarters Assault stock. I know it says close quarters, but we're gonna take advantage of long range here with that recoil control as well as gun kick control. The iron sights, just like the MCW, this is its baby brother, are gonna be fantastic, so no need to waste an attachment here. We're skipping over the lasers, but unlike the MCW, we are going to rock a barrel, and we're gonna rock the Rival C clear shot long barrel to bump up that damage range and overall recoil control with this submachine gun, now technically AR hybrid. For the muzzle, I do go ahead and recommend you guys running the Colossus suppressor, not the S version, just the regular one. All we need is a slight bump to that recoil control, and obviously taking us off the radar is going to be a huge plus. And then finally, for the underbarrel, we are going to utilize the F-Tech MSP98 hand stop. Just the same reason rocket on the MCW, rocket on here, bumping up a lot of close range and long range benefits, recoil control, handling, movement, overall a nasty attachment. Once you go ahead and jump in the firing range, just like the MCW, we have a quick ADS and a class setup that is literally not going to move. So definitely go ahead and give this a go if you're trying to dominate with an SMG. And then finally, for the setup, we do have on the Core 45 munitions box, scavenger gloves, covert sneaker, bone conduction headset, as well as Ghost TV camo with that comms vest. These are going to be the top 5 meta loadouts here in Modern Warfare 3 as of right now. If there are 2 setups I can be checking out, definitely go ahead and give the MCW a try. This weapon is filthy, and also do not sleep on the ARMR9, man. This is also a nasty setup. If you guys enjoyed, feel free, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, turn those post notifications, and if you do drop a nuke with any of my setups, let me know down in the comment section. Catch you guys in the next one, y'all. Deuces.